Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the gaming room. How's everybody doing today? So, I don't even remember where I left off for you guys to know what's going on. If you haven't seen, we put a fermenting silo in, and we have the bale barn in, bale storage, so we got that. It's weird it won't let you in there, but that's fine. Can we go through the window? No, can't go through the sides. Either way, we got bales in there. What I do want to do though is do up a section over here and turn this into grass. So right now I've been buying silage and hay, and I don't want to do that anymore. Now we could either do that, might still turn this into grass, but we could definitely look into buying a chunk of land here. See, this is grass. Now I own this, but let's see, how is it doing anyways? See, right now it's November or December, right? This really isn't growing very good. Right? It's actually pretty much dormant. So, I mean, this is definitely going to do for silage and stuff, so maybe I won't change that over yet. I'll just leave that that other area. This has all been plowed, limed. That's all good to go. And this side here is all been cultivated, and it's all ready to go. It's been limed as well. Excuse me, it's been limed as well. But yeah, so. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do over here yet. Like if we go up, you can see that, you know, I'll probably put a road in here so I can go around. All right. I go around here, but I'll do that eventually. I don't know what I'm going to do over here yet. Now I could turn it back into field, you know, cut this back in a bit. I just made it that big for now just to, you know, have that space, right? Because the farm is pretty much got what it needs, but I got room to expand. So yeah, all of that, all the way down to that road over there, is probably going to be wheat. All right, and then all of this side from over there, as you can see here, this is all going to be soybean. So, excuse me, that's soybean is for money. Wheat is for money as well, but I need the straw. Actually, no, it's going to be oats, not wheat. Sorry. Oats sells for more for one, and still gives me straw. So. That's that. It is still December, but I'm going to keep fast forward in time here a bit, but actually what I'll do is I'll turn this up a bit, because I'm still going to fast forward time. But anyways, we're going to get in here. I'm going to show you what I kind of been up to. As you can see, I've no longer got $2 million. I think I had like 2.4 or something like that. So I've pretty much spent almost $2 million here. And I bought more equipment. And bought a few buildings. You know, the farmland that I had up here where we did those sugar beets. I should stop off here too and see how my beans are going. But anyways, yeah, I had that land up here where I had the sugar beets. I'm just gonna check this out here. Yeah. It's time to get some more out of the way and bring the trucks over. I've been just kind of pushing them out of the way for now. But yeah, we're going to have to come load those up and get rid of them. How's the trees doing? 46 out of 50, so I still got trees there. We're good. It's going to take a long while to get enough, or to get rid of all these trees, so we got money coming in for a while. But anyways, yeah, this field over here that I had that had sugar beets on it, I'm actually now got a cow barn over here. We've got lots of stuff. I brought a couple of the tractors over, put up a shed there, TMR mixing barn, and then I've got the vehicle storage barn here as well. And of course I've got the cow barn itself. I'm just going to park this thing and get out, take a walk around. And of course, you know, because it's a milking barn, I had to go pick up another truck and trailer, so I got milk tank and the trucks over there. I got the slurry tank. Alright, that's how we got that going. And I'll just go through the barn here. So I've already filled this up. That cost a few dollars. I filled it with straw too. And then I remembered, it's like, hey dummy, I've got straw bales. So yeah, I spent money on the straw, which looks like they're starting to get down there. Well, 132 out of 200. Food, well, I put in what I could. And slurry and stuff is slowly picking up. There's not going to be any milk yet. Excuse me. Because cows are still too young yet. But as you can see, I've got enough room for 874 cows, and I've got 750 already. So I've spent a few dollars, right? Manure pit over here, and along with the manure spreader. Right, so. But yeah, lots of cows here. I only went with 750. This way there's room to grow. I've got some jerseys in here. And I got, yeah, there should be some Holsteins in here somewhere. Let me slow down time here. Starting to get a little dark. Yeah. Unless the game went and made them all look the same again, because it does that every once in a while. So if you mix two different breeds, it freaking changes the way they all look. Make them one breed or the other. Although that looks like a Jersey, but this looks like a Holstein. But we'll see as they get older. So, but yes, I need to continue fast forwarding time here so I can get to planting season. So these guys right now are just basically feed and grow. There's no milk or anything coming out of the barn yet, so but that's where we're at right now. A couple more months here, I think, and I think they will be mature. Yeah, I didn't buy them as babies, but I bought them as middle age. And so they'll have that sun and moon are pretty freaking close together, eh? But yeah, so they still got some growing up to do. And I think I might start putting some lights around here as well, because this farm gets pretty damn dark at night. So maybe before I go to sleep here, while it's dark, maybe actually put up some lighting so I can see where the lighting is actually shining. I usually like these ones here. They're tall, they're bright enough. Kind of see, kind of lights up the yard a little bit right there. And let's see. If I take and put one, say right about here somewhere. See, if I put it here, you can kind of see what you're doing with the tank for the fuel. You can have some light on dumping for grain, and it kind of lights up the roadway a bit, right? So we're going to put one there. These guys kind of have their own. That's not too bad. But this guy doesn't have nothing. All right, so if we took this one, gonna put it, say, right about here. Again, it lights up more of the roadway, but it lights up a little bit of the entrances for the parking shed. All right. Now there's nothing on the backside here. Now, of course, we don't want to go blinding people, but thinking kind of like so. I can bring it back over here a little bit more. Creates a shadow in that corner though, which isn't bad, but trying to stay away from the house a little bit. Yeah, I think right about here should be fine. Say something like that. Okay, anywhere else? Damn. There we go. Now I should have something over here. Just for the fact if I got a load from those bulk bins, right? And again, it lights up a bit of the roadway. It's not completely dead-ass dark. Now over here, that's the bales. This is a dumping area. Yeah, that's the dumping area. That's the loading area. Yeah, I'm thinking something like this. Right there. And then this one, we could just go like this. Kind of lights up in front of the workshop and the bales. I mean, I could put one over here. Because this is really kind of the main entrance of going into that shed. So again, if I go like this, it's out of the way, but still kind of, I'm going to move this way a bit more because that one's got its own light. So we're going to go a little more like this. Like that. Anywhere else? I mean, I could put one kind of like right here as well. Just to give a little extra light. Yeah. I don't want anything at the driveway because then you're always hitting it coming in and out. I think that's all fine. Let's get enough of the house lights. I think we're good. Yeah, we can definitely see to park here. It's not over lighting the house. It's not coming in the windows at night when you're trying to sleep. Got more than enough light over here. You can see what you're doing there. You can see what you're doing here. A little dark over here, but not bad. If you're that afraid of the dark, well, maybe you shouldn't be out in the middle of nowhere. This is lighting up pretty good here. Same thing over here. You can still kind of see what's going on. I mean, I'm sure we could turn lights on in here if we wanted to. Not sure where. I don't even know. Is there even lights in the ceiling? I don't even see lights on the ceiling, so. Okay, yeah, no, I don't see any lights in here at all, so. What would be nice is if you could be inside of a building. You know what I mean? Because I would take something like... Did I miss it? Where'd it go? Something like this one. If I could see in there better, then I would... Yeah, I would do something like this. Will it let me? I don't know how much that helps, but it should help at least a little bit, right? If you're trying to back in there... Yeah, it helps a little bit. It shines in there. Yeah, so I think that looks pretty good. Let's go to sleep and get into the next month here. So how's everybody doing? Everybody having fun today in this lovely, well, somewhat warm, melting day? Depending on where you're at, I guess. Okay, so again, I think we're good here, but we're going to check. We could sell wood chips. That comes to the farm here. We could sell wheat. We don't need that, so that's just a money product. And then wood beams go to that grain elevator museum, which is just up the road. So we'll deliver that because, I mean, that's quite a bit of money sitting there. January, I'm keeping the straw. Slurry is going to go on the field. Manure is going to go on the field. And we could sell corn. What do we got here for corn? We've got almost 100,000. Whereas wheat, we've got 200,000. Okay. So, we need to... Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking we grab the big truck. I'm just trying to think. This trailer. Mass. Of course, it doesn't tell me how much it holds. Yeah, I want to fix that too. Why is the door open? Hey, where did the corn... I think all of it comes to the bulk fill station, doesn't it? Let's just kind of double check here. Corn, yeah, bulk fill station. Wheat, bulk fill station. And the wood chips. So I have to bring the wood chips all the way over here. Okay, so... So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff that we can sell. And what else? Now we'll bring the wood beams in. Just trying to think of an easiest way to do this here. I'm only going from there to here, so... So we're 928, I think it was. So by the time we're all said and done today, should be back up in the 2 million range. Now, if you have any ideas of what I should put over in that empty area, let me know. I wonder if it'll work this way. Yeah, January. We need what? March and April for planting, right? Just doing it this way doesn't take very long. Far to drive. Come on, truck. Why is that door open again? Only 24,000 wheat left. Good. That'll be done. Then we can do the corn. Hey, so, yeah, like I said, I think we got to do the corn, which isn't a whole hell of a lot. Okay. Barley, oats. Corn. It's melting, but yet it's lightly snowing at the same time. It's friggin' winter transition, you know, winter to spring. These few months are always kind of a screwy time. It should only take a couple loads for the corn to be done. Yeah, see, I'm not getting penalties right now. Yesterday, I was getting penalties left, right, and center. High penalties. Environmental penalties. Will you stop turning? Yeah, I was getting high penalties for the sugar beets yesterday. And I actually got penalties for the wood, too. The wood beams. So I'm just wondering if I was getting penalties because I was selling off-season. But, I mean, even though it was off-season, I was getting better prices for the wood. Selling it to that museum thing. But I was still getting, like, I think I got, for a full load, I had like $12,000 penalty. So I'm going to see today, because the wood beams are supposed to be sold today kind of thing, so. It must be all the corn. Now, what else do I got here? January. Not selling that. Not selling that. Not selling that. So wood chips and beams. So right now, if I sold it, I would get 454,000 for what I have. But if I wait till March, right now it's only 406,000 in March. So it's better for me to sell it now. But am I going to get another 12,000 penalty? Anyways, I need the wood chips. So let's go get some wood chips. I've never played a map that would give you a penalty for selling out of season. Yeah, we'll do the wood chips, and I'll come and get. I don't want to take a whole load of wood beams in and find out that that I'm going to lose a bunch of money because of the penalty. So do I just take one in and see if it gives me a penalty? Can't get up there. Taking a long time to fill that. Yeah. Push some of these trees around. Okay, so wood chips go to the bulk fill station, so we're gonna go back to the field, to the yard. Then gotta go. I'm thinking pick up. I'm not sure what to do. Yeah, take a whole load. Take one pallet off of beams. And see if it's going to give me a penalty. If it does, well then I'll just wait. Or I could take one beam in. If it doesn't give me a penalty, then I got to travel all the way back. And finish loading the trailer. We're almost back at $2 million. I'm pretty sure that's what it is it's giving me a penalty for taking or selling them off season. Anything. Grain, you know, any grains, any products at all. Paint on this truck doesn't last very long, I tell you. Okay, you're hooked up, yeah. Okay, so go load up those beams and then we'll take them in. We'll try selling one first to make sure I don't get a penalty. If I do, I'll just leave it loaded on the trailer. And we'll sell them in March. Eventually I'll have a complete turnaround spot here. Well, I guess, like I said, we'll just figure out what's going on here. See if I'm going to get a penalty or not. Finish loading those up. Not sure what's going on with some of these, why they face themselves out like that. But, oh well, get this last one in there. First you're going to say you can't load anymore, right? You know what? I can load more. Look at that. Doesn't that hurt, eh? I'm gonna make my turn around. Yeah, put me on the side of the road. Before we go any further here, before these things try to freak out too much, let's see if it's going to give me a penalty. Nope, no penalty. Okay. So be it then. Baba Wood. Why aren't you taking any more? I suppose it's because it only wants so many. Now it wants other stuff. Interesting. Okay. Get these things to stack properly here. Probably would have picked it up right from where it was, but this thing, yeah, it needs long planks. So it's got all the freaking wood beams it needs. I figured I could have continued selling it there, but I guess I can't. Why did you space out like that? Really? Okay, well, if that's the case, now where can I sell freaking wood beams? Well, it's still signing here. Grain Elevator Museum. Well, it don't make any sense. It says it's full. Does the other one tell me? Wood beams, where else can I sell them? Birch Run Township Train. That's the best price to sell them, but it's not taking any more. So, next best price is the farmer's markets. Where's the farmer's market? Way down there, okay. And if we don't go there, way down there. So, either way, we'd either have to drive down here to this or come down here to the farmer's market. So, may as well drive down to the farmer's market. Hey, well, maybe I guess I should make some planks. And so they need what, 6,000, so I need 6 pallets worth. So I might have to activate them. Is that planks or long planks? I wasn't quite paying attention, but I think it was just planks. That'd be a telephone pole. Pay attention, stupid. Well, we won't make as much as we could, but we're still going to make a decent dollar here. 462,000. That's us back up at over 2 million, almost 2.5 million. Okay, well, now what? So, look, dude, you passed me. Get a freaking move on. Oh, I got rubber bumpers. Well, I've got this truck and trailer out, I guess. Guess I should bring a couple bales of straw over. I might end up emptying this thing out and moving this thing, but or just put up another one. Yeah, we'll select that, spawn it. 10 of them, maybe? That'd be like 11 and a half of them. Oh, that's where it spawns? Okay. Interesting. Well, so that I remember for next time. I didn't realize, I figured it would spawn there, but I guess not. So let's go with this. And what we'll do is black area here. Yeah, it'll kind of give me a reference area of where not to park. Yeah, I figured it was going to do that. So what's going on here? Unload side left. No. Side left. I want to unload to the right. Shift I. Shift I. What? It's not freaking blocked. God damn. Now. Under layer, so I don't know why it's stacked that way. Now, Shift R. Why did you load that way? I don't know why you're giving me a hard time. I think it's because I was in the spawn area. Let's see if this barn will even accept these things. Hopefully it doesn't take just loose straw. It's going to take them. All but one. Yeah, all but one. Now we're going to take this one. I'm just going to shove it in here for now. Stack it up to the side. I'm good. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, but I knew I had to get it out of the way because I got to get a tractor and trailer in there. And then I realized that the trailer I need is in that three bay barn. So now we're gonna go get that trailer. Load up some TMR. Just one of these that you gotta be like dead on. Oh. Okay, well. Forage. No, I want. What the hell's forage? Did I put the wrong freaking one in? I think I put the wrong one in. I just gotta remember where I found it. Where the hell is it? There's three of them. They're three different colors. Not under containers. Wouldn't be under tools. Yeah, I see. You can make cow feed from hay, straw, soybeans, and mineral feed. But it's not calling it TMR. But it's got the same ingredients as TMR. This is silage. And this one is pig food. Okay, well, it says it's cow food, so we're taking that as cow food. So maybe this person that made that mod just decided to call it this instead of TMR. That'd be my guess anyways. Oh, and where's the trigger? Is this a side tip area only? Well, what the hell? It won't freaking tip. You know, sometimes it'd be nice if things just work properly. Yeah, it's just not working. Worked yesterday fine. It took the straw just fine. Now it doesn't want to take the freaking food. Oh, what the hell? Well, I hate to do this, but let's just see, because I filled it with TMR yesterday. Today I'm using that foliage stuff. Let's just see if that's the problem. And if it is, well, I'll have to get rid of that friggin' building. I mean, I took it yesterday. No problem. Yeah, see? That's what it is. Okay, well. I'll have to get rid of that building then. I lost all that money that I put into the building, that I put into all the money I spent to put the building there, all the money I spent to put all the products in it to make the cow food. Yeah, according to this, you can make cow feed from hay, straw, soybeans, and mineral feed. Well, I put all the stuff in it, and it doesn't even give me TMR. And the barn won't take this stuff. So, instead of completely wasting it, sell it all off. And just use the TMR mixer that I normally use. It's noisy, but it works. And I'll have to spend the money to do it all over again. Once I get rid of that other building, this should be fine here. Actually, I should probably move it back a little bit. That gives me a little... Because before, I don't have the legs and stuff like this one does, so... Yeah, somewhere in there, I guess. Once I get rid of that barn, I'll be able to drive through it properly. You got room to go by over here, room to go around, yep. Okay, so be it. Means I'll have to buy all that stuff again. This is no good to me. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to kind of cheat, but I needed to know if there was something wrong with the trigger, the trailer, or if it was the food. So but anyways, turns out to be it's the food. So this barn is no good to me. So I mean, where would you use this then? Unless there's a different barn that would use this stuff. You guys know? Let me know. Like, is there a different barn that would actually use this? Have you guys used this mixer? Does the food work anywhere else? Maybe just open pens? Or, I don't know, dump it on the ground? I don't think there's anything where you could just leave the food on the ground and the cows would eat it. But either way, I guess we'll just sell it off, rid of the barn, try to recoup some money. So what I'm hoping to do is, say, get about a third of a load. Yeah, about a third of a trailer load for everything. I can bring a couple bales over, get them going. Wonder what would happen if I tried putting this in a fermenting silo. Would it even let me? Nope. What's it gonna give me? Any guesses? 48 grand. Now if we go here, you find, well, may as well take some mineral feed. I'm not quite sure how much that thing actually holds. So we'll take over 20,000. I think it takes more than that, I don't remember. At least we're doing it in such a way it's not a wasted trip. Bring back some foliage and forage, whatever, and bring back ingredients. So what do you guys think of this playthrough so far? Oh, that figures. I don't care if there's no capacity, just dump it on the goddamn ground. Well, erg. It'd be nice if they put it up here in that box, going, hey, you need so much of this and so much of this and so much of this, not show you after you put stuff in. So what the hell am I supposed to do with the rest of this? Except for make a wasted trip and sell it back. Not making it easy, are they? You know, I should have used... Well, I suppose it wouldn't take it anyways. I was saying I should have just used the triple hopper trailer. I could have put mineral feed, straw, or not straw, but mineral feed, hay, and silage. Yeah, there goes the mailbox. Be nice when I don't have to buy anything other than mineral feed. And I think what I'd do is I just buy the bags of it like I do normally. I just buy the pallets full of bags, and then I just stack the pallets there, and it uses what it needs. When it starts getting low, I just add a few more pallets. Okay, well, don't need mineral feed. Nice if you could search too. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think it only takes about 18,000 liters of like straw and stuff like that. Let's see. It's already 2:45 in the afternoon, which is kind of funny because 15, 20, 25. Yeah, it's 2:28 right now. In real time for me. Yeah, see, I was close. 18,000. I think all three of them are the same, so. Oh, I put it over here. It's like, did I not put a bale in here? I knew that bale wouldn't give much, but to start, now I need hay. And since I'm empty this time around, maybe I'll take a load of this with me. Get that done with. Been going for an hour and a half. Just changed to an hour and a half. God, for the length of time it takes to fill this trailer, I could smoke my pipe. Tobacco pipe. Not the wacky backy stuff. I've had a couple people popping in and out. I don't think it's gotten any higher than 3. And of course, one of them is me. I'm watching it on my phone. So I've had a maximum of 2 people in here today. That's awesome. Got one watching right now. Thank you very much and muchly appreciated. Seen a few people pop in and stay for like 30 seconds, a minute, and then they're gone. Which is fine, you know, hit that like button. I mean, even if you don't like it, hit the dislike button. YouTube doesn't care. YouTube just sees action, that's all. They see the algorithm sees interaction, and the more interaction, the more it puts the video in front of somebody. So yeah, hit the like button, hit the dislike button, don't matter. Leave some comments for me, please, good or bad, don't matter. Let me know if you're enjoying it or if you have any ideas. Yeah, so now we need hay, right? A little too much. No. Close enough. I'm gonna see if I could jump in If I could, I'd throw a bale of straw in there. I don't know if I can get it out afterwards. Well, we'll see what happens, I guess, huh? Okay. All this extra work because the barn doesn't want to take the forage stuff. I was hoping to have this all done and then move on to planting, but no. Day in the life of the farm, right? Now we're gonna get lucky and have them slide out of the back if I tip this. Or even just have them disappear. Got a lot of goddamn forage in there. Normally what I do is I put a bale in. Normally I make round bales, but so I'll put bales in till it's full, and then it actually fits two 150 centimeter bales side by side. They fit in there, so I'll just fill it up, and then I'll put two extras in, and it'll go for a long while. Is that it? Storage is empty? Yeah. Okay, if storage is empty, I guess we'll sell that off. And we're back to somewhat normal. So now I can actually come over here. I can get into here and activate this thing. we can go empty this thing. We lost some money. I think we made a little bit of money too, kind of thing, so it kind of offset it. I think we were close to 2.6 or something like that. Could have been worse. But what do you do, right? Okay, I think that's it for now, right? I think what's next is cows are fed. Not sure if you have to fertilize soybeans before, during, or after planting. Okay, so that's running. This here straw is pretty much full. Food is pretty much full. Might have to start dealing with slurry here soon. According to this, slurry is 400,000. I'm at 246 already. Manure is good for 4 million, and I'm only at 183. So I think we're good for now. Bring this truck back home. Okay, I think everything is going good. Let's just double check this slurry. Okay, yeah. So, January, February. So March we can start doing the oats. And April we can start doing the soybeans. So, I think I'm just going to call that a stream. And yeah, I'll get some more work done. We'll come back in March. Yeah, March. And we'll start getting some planting done. So I want to thank everybody for showing up today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for me, please. Hit that like button. Hit that bell notification. Make sure that all notifications are turned on so you don't miss out on anything. If you can, share out the video. And yeah, game on, people. Have fun. And yeah, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, just have fun. We'll see you next time.